Thank you, members of the board and Chancellor Scott. As an association, we recognize that to improve student success on a significant scale, colleges need to fundamentally change the way they operate. We share a similar vision with the committee in terms of improving assessment, course placement, and educational planning, and we commend the work of the task force members. But as stated earlier by President Will Bruce, we have some concerns about certain areas. Change takes time, especially when the damage to the educational system has occurred over decades of neglect, misplaced priorities, and lack of adequate funding. We are at a critical juncture. The decisions we make going forward will shape future generations. It is through long-term economic health, by improving the economic prospects to our youth, that will lead to the success of future generations and the economic position of our state and nation, as stated earlier, not by continuing to balance the budget, on the backs of the poorest students, or believing in the fallacy that local flexibility results in student success. And here is where I would like to touch upon sections 8.1 and 8.2. And especially given the advent of the governor's recent release and his proposal for the 2012 and 13 budget, proposing flexibility and block grant funding. And this concerns us greatly because this model of block grant funding will severely limit the ability of EOPS and other categorical programs to provide the services they are mandated to provide by law. And as stated earlier, we were created through the civil rights movement to provide services to the most needy and underserved students in our colleges. Even now, the typical EOPS student is disadvantaged socially and economically when compared to the typical college student. This proposal destroys our legacy. And so I echo earlier sentiments regarding a thoughtful and inclusive implementation phase, asking that we be able to sit at the table. Thank you.